Okay. Let's see. Now we gotta go to my page. Oh, my back is killing me. It'll be better soon. Hi, baby. I need have them right. Perfect. I do. Hi, Austin. How are you? Good evening. Thank you for joining. Can you hear me? Hey, Lucy, will you turn that light back on, please? Sorry. That's okay. There we go. Hi, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to figure out, I have 3 phones right now. One is the camera. This is my first time ever here on YouTube Live in this orientation. And so I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna see if I can go to my account and see my live. Yes, okay. Oh, turned it down. Oh, it's lovely. It looks pretty. I love it. How are you doing, Austin? Okay, so now I can see the chat. Oh, there's swipeable streams. I had no idea there was streams like this on YouTube. That's fantastic. Everything good? I love that, sweetheart. I'm so glad to hear. Everything's good here. It's been a long time since I've been live. But I used to put I used to feel like I had to wear a mask when I was on live. Like I had to be very entertaining to try and get people to come and stay in the room. Hi guys, welcome in. And I'm very excited because the group of people that can come in this room are, they want to be here. They want to be here so much that they've invested in this space. And so I feel safe here and I feel like it'd be very authentic here, which I'm excited about. If you guys are on Patreon, if I believe you click the link, it will take you to YouTube Live. However, I'm gonna log into Patreon and watch it from there too. So I'm gonna watch both, if I can get the phone to do what I want. There you go. So I can watch both. And then that way maybe, because I think there's a live. I appreciate you bearing with me. I appreciate you bearing with me. Okay, so I'm going there and I just want to see the page. Something new every day. But the background does look really pretty. This is Mom's plant room, but we also do like a little, set it up to do like be like a magic space. It does feel very nice. And we cleaned it up today and like got all the dust out. Hello. Hi, Christina. How are you? Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you. I know. Thank you so much for upgrading and coming to join us. I promise it'll be worth it. It's eventually I'm going to publish the grimoire into a book with an actual ISBN number, try and get it in the stores. So you guys are really getting to watch me on like a very rudimentary level, like building the book, and you guys are part of it. So you guys are getting like a rough draft. It's really cool. I'm excited about it. And then something else I'm excited about is that you guys can customize it to your liking. And you'll see how I want it to be customized when I print it. So I'm really excited about it. Let me see if I can go to my page. I appreciate you guys being patient. For some reason, the phone is not being my friend. Okay. Did you guys find the link on the Patreon? Is that what you did? Maybe I should post it. Let's see. Oh, I see. I'm not logged in properly. Thanks for being patient, guys. I appreciate it. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, Poison Ivy vibes, exactly. That's literally one of my favorite villains. One of my favorite villains, not the best villain, but one of them. And I am deeply entrenched in comic books. It's something that my husband and I have in common. And we have discussions galore about who is and isn't Omega level and so on and so forth. It's so much fun. Awesome. Thank you, Austin. You're so sweet. So this is me. So let me go here and then add as a moderator. Chat mode, keep it with standard moderator. Okay, so we'll go with standard moderator. And then add as a moderator, standard moderator. So there you go. So just in case I missed something, everybody in this room hello, welcome there. Thank you for coming in. Everybody in this room has invested in this space. And so I don't anticipate anyone coming in with any nefarious reasons. But Austin and Christina, I gave you guys both moderator capabilities. So you're able to mess with things, ban if you need to, silence or mute if you need to, if I don't notice something. So that's just there. I appreciate you. I'm good. I'm actually feeling great. I have my medicines in my system. I'm set up to do a spell. We're going to do a protection spell for everybody who is a magics practitioner, and then anybody you guys want to throw in when it's time. And I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm going to pick the phone up and show you the setup. I also have 2 of my past. Well, this one is new. I got this one because I'm a huge Wicked fan, obviously. So I'm making a grimoire out of this, like a handwritten one, which is kind of new to me. Usually it's mom that does that, but I'm doing it this time. And these are spells I'm going to be putting up on this in the Patreon in February. So I have February spells in here that I'm working on. But I have this one that I started like 5 years ago that's got maybe 10 or 15 in it that I like, that I want to start filling up again as well. So I brought those. And then I brought, if you guys are in the Patreon and you are watching, I'm trying to get into it so I can see if there's like a chat in there. Can you guys tell me, is there a chat? Yeah, Laverne, you guys know I actually am going to be doing readings in a little bit. So I'm here from 10 to 12 and I brought my cards so I can do 1 card pulls for you guys as well. Yeah, I'm going to do readings for you guys, of course. So I'll give everybody in here a 1 card pull. We'll get around to it. And then I'm also going to do this spell on camera for you guys. And what else? I've got astrology stuff I want to talk about. I've got some book recommendations, and I just kind of want to get used to the feeling of going live and being live. All the things in the room, in the back, very nice. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is my mom's like plant room, and she also has a ton of like little knickknacks, like little witchy knickknacks in here. So the closer you get, the weirder shit is. Like, if you don't mind, I like to show you what I think might be the weirdest thing in the room. But it's up for debate. I guess we could have a little debate about it. Let's start with this right here, okay? I think it might be considered just downright the strangest thing in the room. But my sister's a menace to society, and so she made this planter for my mom. This might be the most nefarious thing in the room. I know, right? I know, it's so cool. My sister's insane. You guys should follow her on the TikToks.
Well, she's nothing up now.
Oh, that's right. She cleared it. We're going to make a Patreon for her, though. I'll introduce you guys. As soon as her Patreon's ready, I will introduce you guys. Yeah, me too, Christina. I love it, too. I think it's really neat. I'm trying to figure out how to get over to the Patreon. Let me focus. I'm going to focus. ADHD. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. Be patient with me. We'll get things rolling in a second. It has been over a year since I went live. TikTok took away my ability. So this is pretty interesting. But also, I wanted to talk to you guys. I want to focus on the Claire family. And when I say the Claire family, do you know what I mean when I say like clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, like that Claire family? Are you guys interested in learning more about that? Because I feel like everyone is capable of all of those things. I think there are people who are like good at it, naturally born. But I do believe that every single one of us is capable of doing that. And I was thinking about teaching you guys how to hone those things because I can do some of those things. I can't do them all. I'm obviously still learning, right? So it's kind of like the half blind leading the blind, but we can talk about it. I can share what I have. Cool. Yeah. See, Laverne, yeah, you get me, baby. You totally understand. All right. There is. I am. Patreon was in Safari. No, Patreon was in Safari. There we go. I'm in, guys. I'm in. And then let's see. All right. I could go to here. Okay, I could take this. I could text it. I could text it. I'll do it. I figured it out. I am brilliant. Brilliant. Copy. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to send it to, yes, got it. Okay. Did it? I did it. Step 1 complete. I'm coming back. I promise I will catch up on the chat. You guys keep each other company. Keep each other company, okay? All right. Let's check over here if we got it. Let's go back to the YouTube. We're back in. Okay. Stepping. Got it. Okay. Here. Here. Click it. Share. Copy. Oh my goodness. I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. I'm a hot mess. Don't give up on me, guys. Come back. Come back. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go to here. Create a post. A live stream. I'm doing it. It's happening. Okay. Use YouTube. I'm doing it. I'm so proud of myself. I meet all the requirements. Yes. Oh, I got it. I'm so proud. You guys, let's celebrate. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. We're live. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Come get your magic. It always wants me to stop the K. Select everybody. Everybody can see it. All members. Okay. No, it's now. It's now. It's now. Schedule. Okay. Schedule. Okay. Okay. It should go live now on Patreon. It should go live in 1 minute. I'm going to be so proud of myself. Okay. Hi. Hi, Peach. I'm randomly in the background. I thought this was a private stream. I'm glad you're here. Maybe it's my other followers too. Maybe. I didn't know. I kind of love it though. I'm glad you're here. Clairaudient. I love that. Clairvoyant. I love that. Let's go. You guys are so sweet. Okay, let's see. Did it go live on Patreon? Why? I'm so confused. I am so confused. So confused. Okay. I guess I could. Oh, it's up. It's up. It's up. Hopefully it worked. Hopefully it worked. Okay. Okay. Hold on. let's do this. All right. My coffee. That's excellent. That's excellent. Okay. So everybody that's in here has invested in the space. If not, and you're new and you've scrolled in an unlisted chat, welcome. Happy to have you here. We're doing some spell work tonight. We're learning. And we're going to start with a sound off in the room. If you guys have, or okay, do you guys regularly perform like physical witchcraft like that? And when I say physical witchcraft, I ask because a lot of people do spells just in their mind. Like I do spells just in my mind all the time. Like when I leave the house, I do a spell that makes cops leave me alone because they scare me. I don't like them. No hate. Well, but so I do this little spell in my brain. I don't really need anything, and nobody really needs anything. All of these things just help us set intentions. But do you guys at home, do you do spells? Is my question. Okay, let's see. And can somebody do me a favor? You want to learn? I love that. Can somebody do me a favor and go to the Patreon and let me know if they can see it? Last April had someone move in, so I didn't have the space to do so. Now we can start empathing, and I love that. Let's see. It's curious to me. It says video unavailable. Okay, so let me edit this. Let me edit it. Let's see. Oop. Okay. Let me pull the live stream again. Okay, so let me do this. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I love candle magic. Oh my god, Laverne knows, baby. I'm so glad you're here. I love to have other practitioners as well that feel so seasoned and comfortable because I'm so learning still. I have so much to do. Okay. Let's see. Share, copy, and then let's go back here and we're gonna try and put it back in. Paste. Next. Save. All right, would you guys mind trying again? It looks like it might be working this time. I think it might be working. Oh my gosh, it would make me so freaking happy. I think it's working. I think it's working. I feel so smart. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate together. I love intuition magic. So can I ask you guys something? When you guys talk about your intuition, where do you feel that in your body? Like when you have that a feeling like you should do something now or you shouldn't do something, or you want to tell somebody something, but like you can't bring yourself to do it. Where do you feel good to go? I love it. Hi guys, if you're coming from Patreon, I'm so sorry. It took me so long to go live. It took me forever. I was live over here, I promise. Okay, So I've got Patreon here, just in case anybody starts in the comments. And I've got YouTube's, the tubes. Is this? Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. And then, man, I probably should have set up like other phone holders. I don't know what I was thinking. This is a trial and error for sure. And I just assumed that since I used to do it all the time, I'd be like so good at it. What a freaking dork. Okay. So tonight's spell is called the Guardian's Circle. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna put it up in the Patreon tomorrow for you guys so that you can have a copy of it and you can perform this again. And then this video, as embarrassing as it is, I'm sure, will be available for rewatch for anybody who doesn't want to be a night owl on the East Coast. Totally understandable. An overwhelming feeling in your heart, in your head, in your gut. Got it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I feel it here sometimes. I feel it here sometimes. But do you know how when you catch that feeling, how often do you honor that feeling? And I want you to be real with yourself. Like, how often do you honor that feeling and speak on it? Because I know for a very, very long time, I did not speak on it. And there are many times where I wish I had said something because it almost like was a validating moment for my abilities, right? And my perception. So I appreciate you, Christina. I'm gonna start. I'll do them earlier too. On Fridays when I decide to go live, I will do them around 6 p.m. on my time, which will be later for you guys. But I'm working my way to it. This just worked on my medicine schedule to be able to sit like this because I have a back injury. And I appreciate you being here. In your heart too. I feel that too. It depends. It really, really, really just depends on where the feeling is channeling from. And if you know what I'm saying, like, because I feel like when we take in information, it definitely passes through at least our heart chakra. Most of the time our crown chakra, right? I'm sorry, our throat chakra. Most of the time our crown chakra, but definitely our throat chakra. So sometimes you get a little choked up when you hear something, and I feel like that's a throat chakra response. And then sometimes when it's really something that's pulling on your heartstrings, the intuition can come from deep in your heart. And I truly feel like those heart intuition pangs are the ones that you really got to listen to, right? You should always listen, but those heart pang ones are crazy. I love that, Peachy. It does scare people, Laverne. It does make people a little uncomfortable. That was when I started feeling or sensing like spirits, but not like spirits and like they're standing next to the person, but just like a message from someone who wants to like come forward and say something to people in the grocery store. That's when I discovered veiling my crown chakra so that I don't accept additional energies that are not welcome. And the grocery store is the worst, honestly, because everybody there is they're concerned about the cost of the food. They're like, everyone's got their concerns and they're kind of spinning on things and they're in their own heads. They're not really talking to anybody. And so grocery stores can have very chaotic, at times desperate energy. So I find covering my crown chakra when I go in there is very helpful. But yeah, when I started feeling that with strangers, it was, I'm not going to say anything. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know? Rose quartz. I'm wearing rose quartz. I got rose quartz on here. I've got my rainbow moonstone. This one right here. This is actually, rainbow moonstone is actually white labradorite. You can see that schiller that happens. It's like a rainbow effect. It's white labradorite, but they call it rainbow moonstone. We're also working with an amethyst sugar cluster, which is beautiful. I also think the backside is also gorgeous, nice and smooth. I've also got a wrapped amethyst that I hold in my left hand while I'm doing spell work because it amplifies my intuition and helps me accept information from my higher self because I channel only thing I channel, the only energy I will ever channel would be, or accept, would be my higher self. So that's what I'm working with tonight. I have a selenite stick that I'm using for transmutation. I have a rose quartz thumb stone. I have this one's gorgeous. This one it's hard to see. It's blue gold stone. And it's really gorgeous under like the bright light. It's very blue, very sparkly. And I'm using some tiger's eye clusters, like little pendants I have here. These are for me to wrap and give to friends for protection from the spell. Let me see, I told my friend he didn't listen to me, please. As you see, they don't listen. It's too much. Hold on to those babies. Okay, also we're working with garlic and dill. We have mugwort. And I have lavender from 2018. This still smells amazing. Thoroughly dried. 2018 was a good year for lavender. We had lavender bushes that we were harvesting from back then. I have a cinnamon stick. I have a rose incense, which is for my third eye. My favorite is my Lemurian quartz. There's only 2 places in the world that you can get Lemurian quartz. Brazil, specifically the sands of Brazil is where they found these. And then also there is a small mine in Arkansas. It's Arkansas Lemurian quartz. We've got a chunk of Himalayan sea salt. And I've got a dried orange. My mom makes those. I have been working with my labradorite sphere for a couple weeks now. She's been with me, so she's still here with me, and she rests on top of a red jasper platform. So labradorite and red jasper. Oop. And then the bowl that we're doing the spell in is lemon calcite. So the bowl itself is a crystal as well, and you can see I've got it charged up right underneath here. All right, I know it's a lot. Also, I wanted to teach you guys something. I don't have a black candle right now because I just don't. And I don't actually have the extra funds to go get a black candle when other things like bills are so much more important, right? And I'm sure that everyone can relate with that one. So what I'm going to do, you guys honestly could use a white candle and you can assign any property to this. It could be the properties of a green candle or purple candle. I really like aesthetics. Aesthetics really help me get in the mindset. There's nothing wrong with people who don't need it, but I love it. I'm extra. I'm so extra, right? So I'm going to take a black crayon and I'm going to melt the black crayon onto the white candle. And it's going to give me that feeling, right? And you can do that with any crayon. You can do that on a white candle. Or you can use the crayon to seal it as well. So that's what I'm doing right now. Seal the other side, and I can feel them coming. Well, I mean, I feel like being able to connect with people who have passed is a blessing and a curse, Laverne, and I know you feel me on that, especially when it's the middle of the night and they have something to say and you're like, are you joking? Are you so for real right now? Like when you're dead asleep and you're like sit up and you have to grab your cards or grab your pendulum or grab your scry, whatever it is that you're using as a form of divination, because they're like, boo, I got something to say. And you're like, of course you do. Of course you do, babe. Of course. Yes, Austin, you feel that, sweetie, especially when you're like new to it and like you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by taking my black crayon and just lighting it over the white candle and letting it just drip on it. Doesn't need to be a lot. It just needs to be enough that it gives me that feeling that this is my black candle, right? And you can get crayons, it doesn't even have to be Crayolas. Like you can get crayons at the dollar store. And I think, hey, listen, don't let anyone tell you anything. Don't let anyone tell you anything about getting supplies for witchcraft from the dollar store on period. Send them to me. I will roll up. In the year of 2025, we are going to the dollar stores to get supplies. It's gonna happen. And if people don't like it, they can eat one for sure. You've heard spirits for years. It is hard and sad, especially when you're feeling like you're alone or like no one believes you. And that's kind of why I wanted to create this community, was so that like people understood that like you are not alone. There are a lot of people out there who live and breathe and feel what you're doing, what you're going through, and we can help you. There are practitioners that have followed me. We're 600 people strong in the free area. There are practitioners that have followed me that have been practicing for 20, 30, 40 years, and I feel so blessed and so excited to have started this, this community. I know it's only going to continue to grow. It is very scary. Okay, so you can see the candle now has like that black, like dots all over it. And you can go as long as you want. If you wanted to like melt the whole crayon onto it, you absolutely can. I'm not going to. I'm going to save it for next time if I want to seal something or if I want to have another black bit of candle. I'm literally just going to put this back in the box, because also once it's done and it's like cooled, like if my niece and nephew come over, they can just color with them. And I believe that anything a child touches is charged with fucking magic. Like I have all their birthday candles, and when it's time, like I have their birthday candles, and like when something's going on, like my nephew Wyatt recently broke his leg, so I grabbed the birthday candles that I took from his cake, and one of them, and I did a protection spell with it. And I was like, that's thinking right here. That's some big brain fucking shit. So how long, Mom? Are you in the room, Mom? She's not in the room. I've been saving birthday candles for a cool minute. Yeah, save your birthday candles, babes. You can make protection spells with them. Also, you can make prosperity spells for them too. So like if they're like, I'm selling cookies for Girl Scouts or something, so I can grab my niece's birthday candle and I can put it in a prosperity spell and tie that energy towards her cookie sales, right? So Auntie over here with the magics helping out a lot, like, and it feels good. It feels like I'm actually like contributing, I love it. I also have hair and teeth. I'm not above it. Okay, I have hair, I have teeth. People are protected. Have you thought about doing a monthly book recommendation? Yes, that's actually so smart. I will absolutely start doing a monthly witchy book recommendation, and I have one right now for you. You guys know about Imbolc is coming up. That's in like a couple days. We're gonna start. It's a 2-day festival at Imbolc. My best friend Ayana just published a book. It's a downloadable instantly, and it is, I think, $7 or $10. It's one of those. It's really affordable. I'll link it. I'll link it right now. Hold on. And it will walk you through exactly what Imbolc is, exactly how to celebrate it. It is perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me go get that real quick. And I'm going to link it into the Patreon chat for you guys so that you can have, let me see, share, copy link. Okay. And now I'm going to go back to me. Sorry, I have to talk my way through it. I'm super, super neurospicy. That's just how it's going to be, baby. Is how it's going to be. All right. And then I'm going to do I'm going to go to the live. The click on the live. Can I do that? Am I allowed? Am I even allowed? Okay, let's go like this. There we go. Vibes. Ooh, we love it. My page. And then let's do a little post. Okay. So let's go to create a post. And then I'm going to put a link to Ayana's book, and that's the one I'll make a post about tomorrow. But I am also dropping in 2 days a coloring book, an in bulk coloring book that you can get for like $5. I'm excited about it. And it will tell you a little bit about in bulk. It's not as fun. It's not. I mean, it's fun. It's not as in depth as Ayana's though. Ayana's is like crazy. Book of the season. Check out the book of the season by my best friend and witchy author, Ayana. Oh yeah. That's why is that that's not the one. It's the wrong one. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna link it after. I'm gonna link it after. Okay. The books I'm working with right now are Crystals. This one is called Crystals. And it's by a girl named Sadie Cadleck. And I love it. I love the way she's laid it out. The way that I'm doing my crystal grimoire pages is similar, not the same, but definitely inspired by with the level of information. I fully believe that science is magic and magic is science, and I fully believe that you should know scientifically the properties and principles of each crystal mineral wise. You should know where it's formed, how long it takes for it to form, under what conditions, right? And then away from the scientific properties, I want you to know the metaphysical properties. You should know those as well. And so I think it's just really important that we talk about how paired those two things are and how they should be. Oh no, Christine, I'm so sorry. And then I have this one, and it is called The Book of Astrology. And I love this because it's got a very simple breakdown. It is a nice little reference when I don't want to pull out my notes, because I have a lot. My iPhone, I pay a lot for more space. So I've got a grimoire, believe it or not, in the drafts of my email. No joke. I write a lot in my email. I write a lot of stuff. In my notes app, in Canva is the biggest one. I have 7 years of spells, which is why I'm able to give you guys a spell every day right now, because I have 7 years of spells. And so I'll go in and find a spell that I never really did anything with, and I'll revamp it, and I'll make a pretty little picture. I'll make some journal pages for it. I spend about 2.5 hours every day prepping what I post for you guys. So, and I'm starting to do it so that I do it all on Sunday. So Sunday is my work day, which is why you guys are getting 6 days a week instead of 7 days a week. But it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot more too. So yeah, this one's good. And then finally, this one is take it with a grain of salt. It is written by one person who practices Wiccan. She's Wicca. I'm not a fan. I'm not judging anybody who is Wiccan or Wicca. I do believe it is part of the pipeline of deprogramming your Christianity, and I believe that once you get to this point, you'll realize that a lot of the rules and regulations that were written in the Wiccan religion were written by a man in order to make it more palatable to Christianity. And I'm going to start doing long-form content on YouTube about deprogramming Christianity. So that's coming soon too. If you guys are interested, you can check that out, okay? But I do have the Crystal Witch, which I there's a lot in here that I do love. There's a lot in here I do agree with. Just not a big fan of like the whole turn the other cheek. You can only do right, you cannot do wrong. It's not for me. I'm a gray witch. That's why my name is Gray. Literally. Like I'm right down the middle. Right down the middle. Look how cute this is. It's sunflowers and my boyfriend's. All right, let's see. All right. So now that I've got my black candle, I'm going to pull out my instructions. Yes, I have written instructions. I printed them out. I'm a baddie. Okay. So the spell is supposed to be a powerful protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. So I'm offering protection to you guys. I'm offering cleansing to you guys, and I'm offering you spiritual clarity. And this is all going to go in a satchel that I'm going to carry on my person at all times. So I'm carrying these protections in my pocket, in my purse, just with me on my person. So I love that you have all the same books on your list. You know what you're doing. Okay. So it's called the Guardian Circle. We're going to create a protective barrier, cleanse negative energies, and enhance spiritual awareness. And you guys can, when it's time, I'll tell you, we're going to put names in the bowl. And then we're going to let the candle burn all the way down and then into the herbs. And then once the candle is completely burned, it might even take longer than this live. I will then pack it all up and bury it in the earth and give it to the earth. So what we're going to need is an amethyst crystal. I've got it. We've got two forms. I've got the amethyst sugar cluster and the amethyst crystal. Tiger's eye. I told you guys I got a bunch of tiger's eye. Those are the little ones I've got over here. We're going to need a blue gold stone. This one right here. I wrote this in there because blue, okay, tiger's eye, amethyst is for spiritual clarity and calming. You guys, have you noticed how in all of the spells, the way I write them is it's tools, ingredients, and then in parentheses, intentions. When you see that it says intentions, that's like when you're doing the spell, you're supposed to think that. So like, for instance, the amethyst is for spiritual clarity and calming energy. So I'm going to let the amethyst know this is how you program it, literally. I first look at the amethyst and I say, I cleanse and clear you of all previous programming. Okay, done. And then I tell it with the parentheses, I'm asking you to aid me in spiritual clarity and calming energy. So now I know when I'm holding this, the feeling of it is anchoring me in spiritual clarity and calming energy. That's how you set an intention. It's that easy to set an intention. You have to truly believe it's what you're doing, right? I'm reading that I'm definitely a kitchen witch. I love that you're a kitchen witch. Ayana is a kitchen witch. Have you guys been following along with Ayana as well? And I'm really chaotic. I'm very eclectic. I'm just chaos. I'm just a chaos witch. I'm a lot of things. I'm very hedge. I'm very very intuitive. I have my kitchen witch moments. I have my green witch moments. So yeah, I'm a little bit of everything. Anyways, moving on. We've got the tiger's eye, which is for protection and courage. I told you guys I'm using this in the spell. I'm going to give this to people in my life, okay? The blue gold stone I'm using for motivation and for dispelling negativity. That's pretty cool. Let's see if there's anyone in the live. Over there. We can have them move over. Let's see. There it is. Okay, looks like we're good. Okay. Bonnie, baby. I'm so happy to see you, my love. Okay, so Goldstone, motivation for dispelling negativity. Himalayan sea salt. I've got it in chunk here, okay? We're going to use it for the salt for purification purposes. Rose quartz right here. Rose quartz is for self-love and emotional balance. Then I've got clear quartz, and that's right here. Got my Lumerian clear quartz. That's to amplify the energy and the intentions. I have garlic, and that's to ward off negative influences. I have dill for protection and luck. I have mugwort for psychic enhancement and intuition. And I have lavender for peace and protection. I have cinnamon for energy, strength, and success. I have orange for cleansing and clarity. I have lemon calcite for healing and energy amplification, which is why I've had it chose to have it be the bowl, because it's going to amplify the energy, right? Selenite, I've got to divine connection and clearing negativity, because this guy will transmute like a motherfucker, like for sure. Selenite's the best. And then I have a black candle for banishment and protection. That's what we're working with right now. So the first thing we're going to do is cleanse the area. I'm going to use a rose incense. One, I just love rose. It's just my favorite. But two, rose is connected to your third eye chakra. It helps open up your third eye. Are you coming to sit?
Yes.
Love it, babes. Love it, babes. I love you, Bonnie. I love you.
That's our Bonnie.
Bonnie Smith.
Hello, Bonnie.
None other than Miss Bonnie. All right, so I'm going to cleanse the area. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my spells are signature. They say, cleanse your area by bell, smoke, song, frequency, or whatever works best for you. If you just take a deep breath and you feel like it's cleansed, that's fine. What I do is what I do. And you can do what I do if that's what works for you. But you could also do what you do if that works for you. I'm going to clip that. That was good. That was wise. That's some wise shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm cleansing the space. The rose is here to enhance my third eye, but also just make it smell so good. I don't have an incense holder though. I should.
Let me help you. I know one. Grab one.
Do you want to just hand me that? Just put it in that candle? Like just shove it down and then you won't have to stand up? Perfect. Donzo. Everyone said, oh, Bonnie says, hello, Mama Gray.
Hello.
That is Mama. She's here. She's right here. She's sitting with me. Okay. So now that I've got everything, let me set everything up because I went a little Aries. I got a little crazy chaos on it. You're good. Yeah. There you go. Oop. 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 All right. I really hope that everyone was able to find their way in tonight. I know that it's late for a lot of people. I really appreciate you being here if it's late for you. Like I said, next Friday, we will do a little bit earlier for you guys and then maybe a little bit later too. It just depends. We had a last minute visit from our land manager. And so he will be here tomorrow. So we had to do like a little quick clean. Nothing too bad, but more than I should be doing with my back. And so I had to push this back today pretty late. Oh, Christina, yeah, but the thing is that like, as an Aries, we get shit done. There's just a little bit of a tornado around us, like a Tasmanian devil. I like resonate so much with the Tasmanian devil. When I'm in create mode, when I'm in like action mode, I'm not thinking about like, I'm the worst to wrap presents with. My presents will look so fucking good, but it will be disastrous. Mom started tying the scissors to like my foot. So like she would tie to my ankle, right?
I tied into whatever I could reach.
Right, and then if I lost the scissors, I would just pull this. That sounds dangerous, but it worked. It totally worked. Aries to Aries, baby. Do that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to first call corners. You don't always have to call corners when you're doing spells. I do for protections, and it doesn't have to be some like moment. You can be if you want to be extra. I love you for it. Like record it and let me see it. I'm excited for you. Let's have a craft moment. But I just say by moon, sun, earth, fire, air, and sea, I call the corners to surround me. And now they're surrounding me and I'm in a safe space. And you can do salt circles if you want. I have a chunk of Himalayan salt, so I'm just going to literally just circle my area. I'm just in a circle. My pentacle that I'm using is on the bottom of my bowl. So I'm charged up. I'm cleansed. I'm in a, and I I don't know about you guys when you practice magic, but when I cleanse a space, I feel it get colder. Like I felt it get colder in here just a second ago, and I feel like it's good. It's clear. The energy is good. Can I use the lighter? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down to the bowl. That's one of the things I love about working with my crystal bowl is I can take the wax directly off of it. Like it doesn't affect my bowl. She's fine. It's going to fall over. We're going to go again. We're going again. Okay, guys. There you go. Make a little puddle at the bottom. I could do this with the black next time. Maybe just melt some black crayon and then stick her in. I could get a chime holder as well, but I didn't want to go dig because my back hurts. So that's what you're getting. The chaos witch is in the house. Okay. Yeah, you get the negative energy out. Get it, like press it out, press it out. Mom, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just tired.
Sleepy. All right, what's next? Here's your lighter, my lady. Ooh, I'm gonna lean out. Lean out. Garden. I'm just out here gardening. Don't even worry about it. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix our herbal ingredients together. You guys can do, there's lots of different ways you can do this, okay? You can just take them straight out of the plastic container or the glass container, whatever you keep them in. I was aesthetically pleasing and I used these glasses that we got from the thrift store. Really excited when we found these. But you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, like I said, I'm extra, okay? So I'm gonna add the dill. And remember, we talked about wanting to tell it what it needs to do. Like if you have to say it out loud, that's okay too, but you can like whisper it. Left is my receiving hand, right is my giving hand. So I am giving the intention. So I'm gonna give it to this. I'm gonna hold it in the palm of my hand. I'm looking now again. I'm gonna go back and reference exactly what I wrote so I know exactly what the intentions are, okay? Garlic to ward off negative influences, dill for protection and luck. To ward off negative influences, dill for protection and luck. And then I'm just doing a circle around it, and now it's in. The intention is set. The herb knows what to do, and it's going to do it. It's going to meld with all of the energy. And like I said, having the crystal bowl is really nice. I like to just kind of put my fingers in it a little bit. I'm also like, I miss finger painting. Maybe we'll just have a finger painting live. That'd be fun, right? We could finger paint. Well, I can teach you guys runes, like how to make sigils, like protection sigils, and then we can finger paint them. It could be fun. Inner child work, right? I love that. Okay, so now that we've got, yeah, cooking with intention. That's right, babes. That's right. Okay. So now that we've got that done, next we're gonna move into oh, I'm supposed to say, sorry. By earth, herb, and spice, I weave a shield of light. Negativity departs. My spirit shines bright. That's beautiful. I'm going to take the mugwort and I'm going to add it now. The mugwort is for psychic enhancement and intuition. And I'm going to add that to this because I want to mix it with some intention of the lavender. The lavender is for peace and protection. Now they're in my pestle and mortal. You do not need one of these. You can do this with whatever you want. But I'm just going to grind them together. And I'm going to think about the two intentions, right? And I'm going to go right back to it. Peace and protection, psychic enhancement and intuition. God damn, that smells so fucking good. Sniff that. I broke open 2018 lavender with mugwort.
It smells lovely.
I wish you guys were here. It smells so good. That's part of setting the intention is the smell, right? The anchoring to the earth of the smell, the sight, the touch, the taste. Oh, so delightful. All right, now that we've got those, we also need to add the cinnamon. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. I've got the stick. The cinnamon is for energy, strength, and success. And so I'm just crushing it in. I'm not going to use the whole stick because damn, cinnamon has gotten so expensive. And I'm all about being sustainable, obviously. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Oh yeah, it smells so good, Bonnie. And now I'm going to add a little cinnamon to it. Damn, it's going to smell so good. Okay. Now, let's talk about it. We're going to pour it on, and we're going to think about the protection, the transmutation of energy, the psychic shielding, the serenity, everything we're looking for. And we're going to put it around. Ooh, it smells so good, even with the dill.
It all
Smells like witchcraft. Okay, that's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Okay. We're going to, ooh, it says we get to light the candle now. Okay. We're going to light the candle and we're going to say, we're going to focus on intention of protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. And we're going to say, guardian flame, strong and true, burn away what does not renew. Protect and guide by this light, banish darkness, bring insight. Now, I'm a firm believer in needing to really focus that intention. So I'm going to be quiet for a second and I'm going to repeat that over and over and over again. And when I feel like it's set in, I'm going to move to the next step. And I encourage when you're doing your magic to not rush through the steps. That saying really feels like it might, for me, especially when writing it, be the anchor, right? That's kind of the point. So I'm going to focus on the candlelight, focus on the scent of the herbs, focus on my intention, and I'm going to repeat, guardian flame, strong and true, burn away what does not renew, protect and guide by this light, banish darkness, bring insight. And as I do this, I'm going to give it a color. My guardian light, my guardian flame. My guardian flame it's blue and it's a blanket. And I see it wrapping around each and every one of my magical practitioners. I see it wrapping around my family. I'm watching it envelop you right now. If you're watching this later and this is a recording, you're also part of it. You've invested in this space. I'm thinking about that color. I'm thinking about it seeking out and finding you. I'm hearing, I'm smelling, I'm tasting these herbs in the air. And I'm going to say, guardian flame, strong and true, burn away what does not renew, protect and guide by this light, banish darkness, bring insight. Guardian flame, strong and true, burn away what does not renew, protect and guide by this light, banish darkness, bring insight. And I get this feeling, I just had it, and I don't know how else to explain it other than it feels like my heart kind of turns over in my chest. And that's my muscle check, that intuition I was talking to you guys about earlier. Mine feels a little bit like an extra heartbeat, or a little bit of like a twitch in my stomach. And that last time I said it, my higher self was letting me know that the universe bought it. The universe said, okay, she means it. And that spell has begun. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next step. It's to empower the crystals. I need to hold each stone in my hand, and I need to talk to it one by one and speak to their energies. This is where I'm programming the stones. This is what we talked about. And after I do that, I'm going to set them down into the bowl. And it is okay if the wax at some point burns and melts down onto the crystals. When the spell is over and I'm collecting everything, because I'm going to put everything into a pouch, carry it with me, and then when it's time, I will bury it in the ground when it's time to renew it. I think that's what I had written here. I'm going to carry it with me in this pouch as protection. So all of it, the whole thing. I've got this cute little pouch I'll show you. It's nice and thick, velvet, and it's protections, deep protections. I'm using some of my favorite crystals in here, so I'm very excited about it. All right, moving on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my amethyst, and right now I'm working with this amethyst. It's very important to me. I'm going to put it in my left hand. I'm going to say that I need this to give me spiritual clarity and calming energy. As I carry it with me in the pouch, for me and for you and for whoever else you have me add their name into this, spiritual clarity, calming energy. It's going in. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, next is going to be tiger's eye. And these are the ones that I'm going to end up keeping one in mine and then giving the rest of these away as they've been programmed with this energy. So the Tiger's Eye is going to offer us shield and strength and might. Shield, strength, might. And I felt that little heart roll over, so it's ready. Shield, strength, might. Perfect. Next is rose quartz, right here. Self-love and emotional balance. Self-love, emotional balance for me, for you. Perfect. All right, next up we have the blue gold stone. That's going to be for motivation and dispelling negativity, okay? Motivation, dispelling negativity. Motivation. There it is. I felt it. Dispelling negativity. We got it. Okay. Beautiful. Love that feeling. I love casting spells. It makes me feel so powerful. Okay. We've got the clear quartz. Clear quartz is to amplify energy and intentions. This isn't just any clear quartz. This is my soul stone. This is my very specific, tied to my soul, blue Marian quartz crystal, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, and I'm using her to help protect the coven in this next phase. So she's going in the bag. So we got this one. Amplify energy and intentions. My energy, your energy. Okay, next up is selenite. Selenite is divine connection and clearing negative energy. Divine connection, clearing negative energy. Divine connection and clearing negative energy. Love it. Perfect. All right. Now we've got the next one in. And with this final part of the spell. So we're going to choose, supposed to sprinkle the salt and do into a circle. I don't have salt sprinkled in a circle. I wrote it before I went and checked my ingredients. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to show you what happens when you don't have what you need for a spell. This is pink Himalayan salt. It doesn't need to be sprinkled. It can literally just be held over you. It crumbles in my hands. I can rub my hands on it, sprinkle like this, and a circle like this. It's absolutely the same thing. Rub it in a circle. Also, if you don't have pink Himalayan salt, you can use regular salt if you need to. That's totally fine. Rosemary will work for it as well. So you're always able to fudge a spell if the herb you're using has the same metaphysical property or can have the same metaphysical property, if that makes sense. And we'll talk more about that when we get more into herbs later. Okay. So we're going to talk about, we're going to rub this in a circle and we're going to say, from the center to the edge, I cast the protective hedge. No ill will shall enter here, only light and love appear. And this is the close, right? This is the lock. I'm locking this spell. So I'm just going to rub my thumb on this and just let the salt kind of sprinkle off. From the center to the edge, I cast this protective hedge. No ill will shall enter here. Only light and love appear. Wow, I really was challenging myself when I wrote that. All right, from the center to the edge, I cast this protective hedge. I feel it. I see it. I see the hedge rising. You know those. It's all about what you visualize. You know the maze that they have in The Shining. I see one of those hedges rising sky high around you. There's protection in every direction, okay? From the center to the edge, I cast this protective hedge. No ill will shall enter here. Only light and love appear. All right, so now this is cast. We're good here, okay? We've got this spell going. What I'm going to do now, and I've got my orange on the side over here. This is just for protection and good vibes, joy, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in. And I'm going to put the pink Himalayan salt in. So this pouch is going to be popping. And then I'm going to clean my space up. And then I'm going to start taking your names. And when I take your name from this room, I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay? At the same time, we'll do a 1-card reading. And then once I'm done with your names, I'm gonna put this well, I guess I will do everyone else's names. I'll write the other patrons' names. There's 33 practitioners right now. We have 33 practitioners who have invested in this space. And I'm so grateful, really helping me keep things going. Something to keep in mind, guys, in the next couple days, I'm dropping, it's an 8 to 11 page. I'm almost done. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to format it, but it's an 8 to 11 page quick reference tarot booklet that will give you all of the cards upright and in reverse, and it will also give you their astrological correlations and their numerology correlations. And it's a book you can just open, reference really quick, to help you as you're learning your cards, so you don't have to go through the little book that comes with it. And that's coming out, and that's going to be $5. And for practitioners on this level, it will only be $3. You guys will only have to pay $3 for it for being a magic practitioner. But I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to show you that. And I have a coloring book coming out, so very cool. All right, let's see. We've got, the next thing we do is I'm gonna gather it all. So we're gonna let this burn all the way down while I put the names in. And then I'm going to gather everything, put it in the pouch, and then so you keep it near the bed, your workspace, you carry it with you. You revisit the spell whenever you want to boost your protections. All right, so let's start with, guys, put your first name in the chat, and I will write it down on one of these. And when I'm ready to put your name in, I will call your name, and we will do a 1-card reading. And then once everybody's has their name in the spell, I will do, and we have had their 1-card reading for joining. We'll do, we'll push it to the side. I'll do the rest of the people because I want to make sure they get to see it. And then we'll do some other fun stuff. I'm so glad, Joe. Hang out, dude. Absolutely. Vibes. Vibes, vibes, vibes. Okay. So, Christina. Bonnie. Austin and Zoe. All right. Joe. Anyone else in here that wants to get in the protection spell? It's protection. Sorry. I write so many spells that they get crossed in my brain. I'm like always thinking of new spells for you guys. Protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. Yeah, Annalisa, of course, honey. And of course, if you guys are in this room because you happen to find us, join us on my Patreon, where you can do this with us on a regular basis. There is a free section member, and then there is a paid section member. It's only $4 a month, and you get a new spell 6 days a week. It's quite miraculous what I'm doing. I'm just saying, I'm kind of cool. Cheese ball, you got it. We love kitties. Is Cheese ball a redhead? Hi, Ulta. My name is Gray. It's nice to meet you. All right, so looks like we don't have everyone else in here right now. So I'm going to start with Christina. Christina, are you ready? I'm going to pop you in. I got you here. I'm just going to roll you up for protection. All right, real quick, Christina, do you have anybody else's name that you want me to put in here before I do your 1 card? Ulta, you got it, honey. O-L-T-A. You're on my list, babe. Marley and Pumbaa. I'll put Marley with Austin and Pumbaa with Zoe. Jeanette, you got it. Oh, I love you, Bonnie, so much, forever and ever. You're welcome, Alta. Thank you, sweetie, for being here. Okay, let me get some coffee. Also, guys, keep in mind that on my Patreon in the shop, I'm selling 3-card readings, and that comes with, it's all printed out, so you get to read it and you can keep it. 3-card readings, and the 3-card reading comes with a practical spell that you can do. I'm doing 10-card readings, And that comes with a practical spell. And then I'm doing a year-long predictions. So it's 3 cards for every month. I think it's 36 cards in total. And a practical spell for you to keep yourself on track. That's on sale in my store. And you can also go on my store and reserve a spot. I only have 3 per month, but reserve a spot to work with me to build a spell for you based off of your zodiac chart. And I will break your zodiac chart down for you too. So yeah. This is coffee, babe. This is coffee. Oh, and Marcy, okay. When I get to you, Spooky, I will hold on. What am I missing? I'm a little not low. And Elisa, I got you. Yeah, and Elisa, hi, beautiful. When I get to you, give me your name. Right now we're doing Christina. I'm going to put Jeanette in. I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to do Christina's card. Your card, Miss Christina. I'm going to be using the teaching deck because it is such a lovely deck. I want to tell you guys, I'm going to be teaching tarot. I'm going to have a tarot class where I teach it. I'm working on building it right now. I also have a book coming out that I'm going to publish that's about tarot. I'm working on that. Got a lot of stuff in the works. But even though I've been reading, I got my first deck when I was like 16. I wasn't dedicated for a very long time. But even though I've been reading on and off since I was 16 and I'm 40, I still sometimes need a book. I need a reference. I need something to look at. And there's nothing wrong with that. And anybody who tells you that you're not supposed to do it, or that you're not good at it, or that you can't give readings for people because you don't even know the cards, they're being a fucking bully. Period. Of course, Ulta, when it's your turn, when I say your name, I will do your card. Just hang out, sweet pea, okay? Christina, I see some type of imbalance. We've got temperance in reverse. It talks about, I think maybe stress, and I think maybe that's probably what everyone's going through right now, is a lot of stress, a lot of concern, a lot of worry for our friends and family in the situations that that we've found ourselves in as a nation, right? It's pretty scary, right? So I think that that's the biggest issue I'm seeing right now, is this like imbalance, this lack of self-love. Miss Christina, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you feel like maybe you could do a little bit more self-love and self-care. Heavy on the self-love, right? All right, we're going to write that down and we're going to work on that. I'm going to make sure that in my spell there's self-love for Christina. All right, dropping it in there. Temperance in reverse. Your new motto, Christina, is, I know my extremes, and now I seek peace. Okay. I'm helping you with your serenity right now, because the more balanced you are, the easier you'll be able to deal with that. Everyone drop some love in the chat, some hearts, or some stars, or some rainbows, or some horseshoes or balloons. Yeah, I just did a Lucky Charms reference. What are you going to do about it? Fucking nothing. No, yeah, give Christina some love. Give Christina some love. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Bonnie, are you ready, baby? Bonnie, I'm going to go ahead and throw you in the chat. I might be here a little bit longer than midnight. We'll find out. We'll see. I'm doing okay, though. I've been struggling. Baby, I hear you. It's okay. That's what we're working on this year. That's what we're working on. Bonnie, I'm putting you in, sweet pea. Yeah, Ulta, as soon as your name comes up, I have you on my list, darling. Right now I'm going to work on Bonnie. Bonnie, is there someone you want me to put in there? A name for someone you'd like me to add to the chat, and then I'll pull that card for you, sweet pea. My dear, my love. Ooh. Oop, almost blew that out. Almost blew it out. Almost had a moment. I have more markers. I found the markers when I was cleaning, and I kept them for me. Moo ha 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 ha. Now's the time, Christina. Self-care, self-love, babe. Now's the time. Bonnie, let me know. Kiana, you got it. Kayyeanna. She's going in. Here we go. And now, Miss Bonnie, let's offer you a card. Ooh, baby, baby. I love it. Okay, so heavy on the Cancer energy, heavy on the yes energy, new beginnings. Something brand new is coming, some type of new level of love, maybe a new connection with someone that you already know. Definitely more socialization. I think with the Discord opening again and being like active again and me being in it again, I think we're gonna do so well. We're gonna have a thriving community, and I think it's gonna be really good for you, Bonnie. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, baby. That's such good energy. Overflowing. Also, Bonnie, don't forget that you can't pour from your cup unless your cup is full. So please do more positive affirmations, my love. Please do more thinking about yourself, what you can do for yourself. Even in a few minutes, if it means taking a break, drinking a glass of water, doing a quick stretch, making sure that you set a timer to remember to eat something properly or to have your medication set properly. Remember that you cannot pour from your cup, beautiful Bonnie, if your cup is empty. Fill your cup first. And I know oftentimes as caregivers and people with big loving hearts, we want to give. We want to just keep giving. And then eventually we're burnt out, and then we snap at the people that we've trained to need us, right? Like, so we train these people to know that they can come at any point and take from us at any time with because we love them, right? And they love us. But we don't set a boundary in which we allow for ourselves to have a refill on our cup. And then when they come to take an empty cup, we get mad, we get frustrated, we get a little snappy. And it's not their fault, kinda, because I mean we are reinforcing that behavior. So I think it's important for us to remember to fill our cups, and that goes for you, Bonnie. Yes, of course, Bonnie. What is your other name, sweet pea? Tell me. Oh, is that Austin? You got it, Austin. Austin, when it's your turn, you're next, baby. I got you. All right, I love you, Bonnie. Everyone, please drop some love in the chat for Bonnie. I'm so glad. I thought so. I got you, Bonnie. I've been tapping into that energy for several years now. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, keep going. Austin, I'm going to put you in. Is Zoe with you? Because I want to do a card separately for Zoe. Loretta, you got it. All right, here we go. I've got Austin, and Austin, I've got Marley on here too. So Marley and Austin going in, and then we've got Loretta going in. Perfect. And then, yeah, Zoe. Okay, perfect. So when I'm done with your card, I'll do Zoe. And if Zoe has an additional name, then she can tell me then, okay? But right now I have Zoe and Pumbaa. So now that I've got you in, I've got Loretta in for protections, for clarity, for peace. I'm going to do a little shuffle. Okay, so do you have, or have you been struggling with a level of disassociation or disinterest? It's almost like you do it as a coping mechanism. Baby, listen, that I do this. I can read like 2 500-page books in one day if I'm just disassociating, right? I'm just like power fucking reading. I will do that. If I'm too stressed about like how I'm going to pay a bill, which is something I worry about all the time, right? As a human in this dense reality, and thinking about having to provide and all that jazz. None of those worries really help serve my interests. And I wonder if this level of disassociation or discontentment or disconnection is causing, it's causing you to maybe not appreciate the here and now. And I understand that. I have, you guys know I have two kids. One is 18. My eldest Trevor is 18. My youngest is 15. And we'll call her Julia. Is that what she goes by? Julia? Julia is her online name. And when I disassociate, I don't see them. And it's not beneficial to me. It's definitely not beneficial to them. They're grown, they are able to do for themselves, but they really need me. And I want you to know that, Austin, people need you too. And so if we can work on how can we stay grounded, maybe it's through song, maybe it's through movement, maybe it's through more positive affirmations, journaling those positive affirmations. Austin, I want you to look in the App Store and see. Yeah, and that babe, here, hold on. You guys are in the room. I got my husband, I got my mom right here. The feeling of being afraid to not provide for those that you love is visceral now, right?
It's a real and very valid feeling.
Valid, baby, I love you for that. Such a valid feeling. However, living in the place of deficit will only create more deficit, right? I wasn't running a successful Patreon 3 weeks ago. I was laying in my bed crying because I was in pain. I wasn't able to go get a job. I wasn't able to go do anything physical like that. But my mind is firing on all fucking cylinders, right? So I thought to myself, why don't I just dive straight into the Patreon? And here I am. I decided that I was going to find something that helped me not live in deficit mindset. Now, you might not have, let me see. Yes, I was going to say, you might not have that type of option. But what you do have is the ability to ground yourself in nature. So shoes off, feet in the fucking dirt. If it's cold outside, we'll move the snow and get your feet onto the ground. Go onto the pavement. Find a tree you can touch. Get outside and ground yourself. Get the sun on your skin. Get yourself enough water. I know that sounds crazy. I'm still struggling with it too, but get yourself enough water. Your brain needs that water to fire on all cylinders. When your hormonal balance, this is where science comes in, Austin. When your hormonal balance is off because you're not getting the nutrients or the sleep, or you have too much cortisol because you've been stressing, those things all affect your ability to see straight, if you know what I'm saying, to understand that your worth is so much more than where you are right now, right? This is just temporary. So I want you to ground yourself more. I want you to drink more water. Yes, go on the, yeah, yes, I did it, yeah, on the wood, the bare feet on the wood. You can go to the concrete, the sidewalk, that's earth. Do it, absolutely. I want you to also practice some positive affirmations. Let's think of one right now. Maybe one that we can all practice. I am worthy of love. If you say or do something 81 times, it makes it real. I am worthy of love. I need you to say that, Austin. If you need to go and get, I don't know if Zoe has any lipstick, but go and get some lipstick and write that on your bathroom fucking mirror. And every time you're in there, you look at yourself and you say, I am worthy of love.
Or record it on your phone.
Yeah, Gary, my husband says record it on your phone so you can play it back for yourself.
Telling yourself.
Tell yourself, absolutely. Yeah, 28 days makes a habit. That's right, babe. Okay, also, your new motto is, it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective. Austin, the next time that you find yourself in the heat of like a moment where you're feeling too much emotions and you want to disassociate, rather than doing that, I want you to just be still and let yourself feel. Where are you feeling the emotions? How are you feeling the emotions? What does that feel like? Journal if you need to. Scream if you need to. Cry if you need to. But feel it. Your body needs to regulate through it, and then you'll stop having to disassociate so much. All right. I adore you, and you're killing it. You're doing so good. You're already one step closer to bettering yourself. I agree, Joe. I agree. Nature is very enchanting. Okay, Zoe. Oh, everybody, please give some love right now to Austin in the chat. And Zoe and Pumbaa, do you have anything you'd like to add? Or anyone? Internal audit. Yes, Christina, I fucking love that. You're welcome. Love you, baby. And then this is Zoe and Pumbaa. Isabel. All right, sweet pea. She's in. Let me pull you a card real quick. So, Zoe, do you find that you're living an unconventional lifestyle? And that can present issues for you. I see challenging tradition, unconventional relationship, non-conformity. Can I ask, did you come from a family of religion? Like, was your family deeply religious? Or do you have religious trauma? And are you trying to break those? Your motto says, I choose which traditions to embrace and how to do it. Okay. So there's something, the card's telling me, something that Zoe either has traditionally celebrated and is no longer doing that, or is beginning something new. You're choosing to make new traditions. Okay. Zoe, I want you to go onto Google and I want you to look up the Hierophant card. It is Heirofant. Hierophant. And I want you to internalize what that card is talking about and see how that feels to you. Because it might be like a solo journey that you need to go on. We're talking about some type of knowledge belief, some type of social knowledge belief. Check it out. I want you to look into it, babe. The Hierophant. All right, Joe, are you here, my friend? Absolutely. We're here if you have any questions, Zoe. Can you do like bad spells or something? I got some crazy ass neighbors. No, you can protect yourself from your crazy neighbors. But the bad spells are only going to bring more bad stuff back. Baneful energy is something else, man. It's really about transmutation. That's what it's about. It's like making somebody who's got bad energy have bad energy on themselves. That's some advanced shit for sure. All right, Joe, you're going in. Joe, do you want to add another name for protection? Yeah. So something new. Read the Hierophant. Zoe, it's the card is a teacher. The card says that you're looking for a teacher. You're looking to learn. And now is the time, is what that card is. But there's so much more to it. It's like Taurus energy, yes energy, choosing what institutions you're going to believe in. Tyler, you got it. Tyler's going in. Let me pull a card for you. Ooh, King of Wands. Love it. Okay. So unexpected income is what comes up. Like money that you weren't expecting is coming. That's what pops up for me. And like, so if you look at the cards, all have different words that mean different explanations. But the one that popped up for you, Joe, is how, oh yeah, Hierophant. It's like this. Hierophant. Hierophant. Joe, it is illegal to put a dog in a freezer. Let's not do that. Yeah, so you've got some type of money coming your way, Joe. Some type of financial, like lump sum is coming. Yeah, it says unexpected income. Third eye energy. I know, right? Now I have to know. So if you end up getting money, I want you to come back and tell me all about it. All right. Joe, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you. We've got Annalisa. Annalisa, are you ready? Yeah, this is a good spell. This one's a protection spell. Annalisa, you're in. Let me know if you have a name you want me to put in for you. Yeah, let me know when you get that check. I would love it. Love to hear it happen. Stretching. I'm fine. No, right. Annalisa, are you there? No, I'm good right now. Okay, if Annalisa comes back, we'll do her. I'm gonna put Cheese Ball in right now. And then, Ulta, are you ready, my dear? And then after this, we'll go down the list of all of the Magic's practitioners. Oh, there she is. Annalisa. Annalisa, do you have someone you want me to add real quick before I do your card? And then Ulta, you're next, sweetie. Marcy, you got it. All right, now let me pull that card for you, sweet pea. Ooh, okay. Heavy on the Capricorn energy. Cheese Ball will not get your income. I promise. Cheese Ball will just get more food from you. Okay, so balance, Capricorn energy, third eye energy. There is some ups and downs right now, and you're really having to balance. Like when I see this card, I think about like what my mom and I do sometimes. We're like, we'll put a bill off to pay another bill, right? Like rob Peter to pay Paul. It's that energy, that having to balance finances and having to kind of switch things around. Stressfulness in that situation is what's happening for you. I'm also seeing that you're having to be exceptionally flexible, Annalisa, in ways that you're not normally having to be flexible. The cards want you to know, one, you're doing great. So you're doing like literally, your mom is Marcy. Okay. You're doing great. You're literally doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Keep going. and keep the balance up. If you can find a way to add a little bit more rigorous routine to your life, you will benefit from that. So like I'm working on trying to get up earlier and earlier every day because I'm a night owl, but I'm also vitamin D deficient. So I need to get up and be in the sun. It's like actually for my health, I need to do it. And so I'm working on every day getting up a little earlier and earlier. What can you do to add a bit more rigorous structure? Yeah, we're all on delay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Your mom's a Capricorn. So this might actually have to do with her too, you know, making sure that there's not a balance. The balance is okay for her as well. My mom is my best friend. So I do a lot of we live together. So our finances are very tied together. What's mine is hers and hers is mine. So if I were to get this card, it would be me and my mom. It would be a balance between the two of us as well. So yeah, I think that really maintaining that balance is going to be so important. And also doing a routine, like I said, a structure, just adding something to it. Perfect. Yes. Okay. So you have a very similar relationship with your mom that I have with mine. I want you to find a balance, and maybe something you can do with her, like tea time. My mom's always tried to get me to have tea with her. I probably should do that too. I'll take that advice. We'll do tea as well. She's giggling. She's like, yes, tea time. I love it. I love that. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Christina. All right. Ulta, are you there, sweetheart? Yeah, tea time is fun, especially if you'd make it a ritual. Like if you were to do like calendula and what is it, Mom? Calendula and licorice root?
No, it's chamomile and licorice.
Chamomile and licorice root, really good for indigestion. Really nice, really good for the stomach, but also amazing for manifestation.
You don't even need to add sugar. It's already got like a sweetness.
There we go. All right, I'm going to put Ulta in. If you guys see Ulta, I would love to do Ulta's reading. But now I'm going to go over to Patreon, and I'm going to put the names of all of the patrons that subscribe to us or subscribe and help invest in this space. I'm very grateful to you. So let's do it. Okay. We're going to go to my page. We're going to go to chats. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do Ashley Stewart. We're going to offer Ashley protection. What are the words? I want to make sure I get it right. I want to get it right. Protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. Nessa. Joe, you crack me up. Joe, I like your energy. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found us. All right, next up is Beth. And then we've got Nicole Yu. We're offering Nicole and everyone else protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. All right. We've got Brittany Palmer. Brittany P. And then we've got, New York energy. Let's go. Give me the New York energy. Thank you. It should be chill, as authentic as possible, and not a ton of people who are just like trying to be mean. You know, it's all about good vibes. All right, Adriana R. Protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. I love Quebec. I'll take Quebec energy any day. Let's see. Linda, my little Linda, I got you. She's not here, but Linda gave me a gift of a monarch butterfly, a dead monarch butterfly, and its chrysalis. Oh, she raises butterflies, and she happened to lose one as it merged, and she gave it to me, and I feel so blessed to have it. All right, Nikki, Y, Nikki Y, Jennifer L. Jennifer L. We're going to do protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. We've got Rindy H. Rindy H. Amber T. Got you, Amber. Protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. Callie, Kally. Could be Callie. Protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. Nikki, just Nikki, Niki, Nikki. I would love to come visit you guys and just be out of here. I would love to go to Canada. The goal is to move to Ireland, so I'm trying to build a Patreon up so they can fund me escaping with my entire family. When I say entire family, I mean my mom, my dad, my 2 kids, my husband, my sister, her husband, her kid, my brother, his wife, and their 3 kids. I'm trying to fund all of it. I'm trying to fund our escape. So this is another reason why I'm trying to be as successful as I can on here. And I'm trying to do it with the gift of the craft that I have. Tiffany Daniels. That's where I want to be. Cork County. That's where I want to be. So I am manifesting that 15,000 of my 257,000 followers on TikTok come over and they subscribe for $4 a month, and that gives me the ability to fund the move to Ireland. And then once I get to Ireland, it gives me the money to fund us founding a home in Ireland and founding a farm in Ireland. And that's what we want, really, essentially, is we want a farm. And we want to get back to our roots. My great-grandmother came over on Ellis Island from Ireland. We have roots there, and we want to go back to it. All right. Jessica, just Jessica, and that's okay. You get me, Christina. You absolutely understand. We've got Soto Voice, otherwise known as Julia, my friend Julia, got you in here for protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. We have Lilith Lester. What a cool name. I love that name. And I've got you in the bowl for the protection, cleansing, and spiritual clarity. We're doing Melissa G. We have Amanda C. You guys see these little papers are so cute. These are the papers I'm writing on. Aren't they adorable? I love them. So cute. Amanda C. All right, next up, Catherine D. Perfect. Thank you all for being here with me while I do this. I appreciate it. All right, Elizabeth S. Otherwise known as Beth. I know her as my other Beth friend. Protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. Ayana. My best friend, Ayana. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. All right, going in for protection and cleansing and spiritual clarity. Tiffany G. All right, and I'm doing these on camera so that when I post this video, our patrons that couldn't be here tonight will be able to see that we put them in the spell. And now we have Jose M. And then Kevin K. Oop, Jose. Kevin K. Protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. All right. Let's see. Michelle E. Perfect. Jamie Thompson. And then Phoenix. That's also a regular friend. And then we've got Gina. I know it's too late for Gina. She has to work in the morning. But Gina is so active. I love having her around. When you guys get all active in the chat, it makes my heart sing. I'm like, yes, talk to each other. Be friends with each other. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, absolutely, Austin. I'll be going live to do free readings for people in my Patreon, the magic practitioners. So as long as you guys are subscribing, when I have these lives that I do on Friday nights, I will do free readings for you guys for sure. Okay, let's see. Next up is Adriana C. Adriana C. Perfect. And then Yesenia V. For protection, for cleansing, for spiritual clarity. All right. We've got Wendy, Wendy T. Oh, Miss Wendy. I love you, Christina. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. Yeah, as soon as I'm done here, we'll probably close it out for the night. I'll let this burn. I'll have a video up for tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys know when the next live is for you guys. And we'll do some more in-depth questions and stuff. But I still have some stuff I have to do tonight too. So as soon as this is over, we're gonna bounce out. But I'm happy to have you guys here while I finish this. Alaya A. Good night, Christina. Love you, babe. Angie P. Yes, you can absolutely do protection spells on things like cars, wallets, bank accounts. Yes, absolutely, my friend. We've got Amaryllis R. Good night, darling. We've got Milan, M-E-L-N, Milan. We've got that witchy bitch. That witchy bitch. Perfect. Protection, protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. We've got Julia T. Almost done, guys. We've got Diana C. Protection, clarity, spiritual cleansing. It's for you guys. Okay. Yeah, do that, Joe. Grab some rosemary. Put it in like a sock. If you don't have a satchel, you probably don't have one of these. But put some rosemary in a satchel and tell the rosemary, protect my car, and then throw it in your trunk and leave it there. Juanita. We got Juanita. And then just Jay. Just Jay. Mysterious, mysterious Jay. We've got Yolanda. Yolanda R. We have Alicia C. Cleansing, protection, spiritual clarity. Devin I. Selena. Michaela M. All right. Christina K. Well, Christina with a K. S. Blizzy Lizard. I love this one. When I saw this person's name come in, I giggled. Blizzy Lizard. Love it. Protection, cleansing, spiritual healing. Sarah B. All right. Megan. Christina. Tori S. It's coming. It's coming. We're coming. We're coming. Cindy. Sandy A. And this is protection, cleansing, spiritual clarity. Patty. We're doing good. We're almost done. You guys are killing it. Patty. Ally Madrone. Marianelle Saldana. I love that name. It is 11:52. Annie. That's my mom. She's going in. All right. Kim. Well, thank you for being here. We're almost done. I'm going to close it out, and then you guys will get some sleep. Ashley. And then Jane, Jayne. Misha. Me too, Austin. Jess. We're almost done. Tinga Dave. And these are all people who have invested. These are people who have either paid for an entire year outright or people who have purchased to do $4 a month, which is so sweet. I wanted to put them in protection. We've got Cambry. We've got Cassie C. We've got Esmeralda C.
Look at that airbag.
We've got Stacy.
Oh, I can get it.
I wonder why it's like that.
They all got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going right now, so I call the other. Well, maybe.
Amanda S.
All the other events get like.
And finally, someone just named. I'm not joking. M. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. You can tell me if she likes her presents. I'm sure she will, though. All right, that's it. That's the spell, guys. So now I'm going to leave this burning while I clean up after we're done. And when it's all done, I'm going to scoop it all up and shove it into this bag. I might actually get a bigger bag. I have a bigger bag. And I'll carry it with me until I feel like it's time to renew it. And so you guys will always be protected. You'll always be with me. And I want you guys to understand that, like, when I do this, it means I'm tying a little string to my rib cage from me to you. And if you need protection, you need strength, you just pull on that string. And I've connected you to me, and I'll give that to you. I'll share it with you.
Yeah.
I care about you guys. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for you coming, for you hanging out, for you doing the spell with me, for you being patient with me. I know it took forever. Eventually, this will be so easy. We'll just be doing this no problem. I would love to get to do it a couple times a week, but we'll see with my injury. But right now, I am going to go. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you guys. Don't forget a couple things, okay? Magic is science, and science is magic. You can't tell me otherwise because I don't believe you. In January 31st, I'm dropping a PDF of every single one of the Grimoire entries from January. And then you guys have 72 hours from then to download that PDF. And then I'm going to retire those spells. And we'll go into February. And of course, if there's anything that you saw that you wanted to re-download, you just let me know. I'll get it to you. But it's going to start being retired spells every month. Sorry, I have the burps. Okay, I love you guys. That's it. I will see you. Ooh, if I can get up. I can get up. We're fine. Ooh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to end this. I don't even know how to end it. How do you end the live? Do you just close? Okay. I love you. Bye. Stay stellar.